Good morning everyone, it's day 3 at the Quilt NSW Exhibition and I'm going to do a walkthrough with the quilts. We'll see how far we get this morning because there are a lot of quilts. I'm here almost an hour early. That was Tilly. Tilly's with me today. Tilly, say hello.
Hi.
Tilly's going to be my little helper today. Well, we'll see how much of a help anyway. But yeah, let's have a walk through the quilts and I'll stop at any of the ones that I particularly am drawn to.
So Donna, that's yeah. And all this thing is stayed on it. And then she made it like ripples. That's all paste. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. And it's like, it is an art quilt. It is, and it's like,
Was named Matilda.
Really?
Yeah. And also the exact one I like. Mom, I'm hungry.
You're gonna have to wait.
And yesterday was a magical day outside, so apparently the queues for the beaches, the traffic was just
Okay, so here we have the Luke Hayes, which is the international guest. This is his quilt display. So I'm standing as far back as I can. Very big quilts. Lots of quilting in these ones. Lots of use. There's like toweling fabric in this one. It looks like shirting fabrics as well. This one, I think he does a lot with reclaimed textiles in his quilts. Very heavily textured. think that's Madonna. Does it look like Madonna? I think that's Madonna. There he is, self-portrait. Lots of texture in these. Lots of different fabrics there. That's the upholstery weight fabric I can see. Lots of different, I think, reclaimed textiles. And then very heavily quilted. Very poignant messages in these ones. Some detailed stitching in this part here on the check. It's very cool and effective. Also some vintage sheeting fabrics in those too. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a quick walkthrough of the marketplace. Most of the stall holders are here. It's about 10 minutes till doors open, and so most stalls are uncovered. I'll try and go back to any that are still covered up, but look at how bright and gorgeous this one is. Full of rainbow colour. Okay, let's go. So there's Kay, the president. Say hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello. Hello. All right, so here we are. We'll go down the first aisle. We'll duck around the corner here, and we've got signature hand knits up here. Okay, so we've got everything country. So beautiful. Look at that beautiful embroidery on that quilt up the back there. We've got the creature crafts over here. And coming down, seaside quilt. And we have the beautiful cello stand. They've not quite uncovered yet. We might come back. I might come back to this one and show you, but look at the gorgeous quilts on the back wall. So beautiful. So we'll come back and I'll show you. Indigo niche over here.
I'll try and give you a picture.
Beautiful camphor style jackets. And we've got the beautiful Bella fabrics here. Look at this. Oh look, I can spy some Gosling quilt blocks up here. Looking beautiful. Good morning. Looking gorgeous. Always one of my favourite stands to visit because they have so many pretty pastels. Oh, I'm surprised Tilly didn't tell me about these bunnies yesterday. So sweet. Pieces to treasure up the back here.
Reds, you got to look at the time.
Yes.
Okay, and coming into aisle 2. My sewing supplies over here. Yeah, quick turn around. We've got the beautiful threads of Cascade House. Crochet bags. And we've got Lorraine from Patchwork Plus. Good morning, Lorraine. Looking beautiful. Beautiful store. Look at that. Oh, look at this hexie quilt on the wall. Oh, that's beautiful. Is that one of yours, Lorraine?
Yes.
Oh, it's stunning.
Thank you.
Very nice. And look at this blue one on the back here too. Gorgeous. Go, come around. We've got Patchwork with Gail over here. And here we've got Bitten by the Bug. I haven't even had a chance to look at all the stalls yet. My mum's here with me today, so hopefully today's my day to look around. The quilt shop here. We've got Fabric Garden. And we've got, oh, Hatched and Patched. I'll come back and show you Hatched and Patched because it's my favourite. And we've got Down Patchwork Lane over here. They're not here yet either. And then over here we've got Lynn's Fine Needlework. There you go, Lynn's Fine Needlework over here. We've got the sewing basket. I haven't had a chance to look at the sewing basket for any goodies yet, but I'm going to come and have a look soon. We've got Wabi Sabi Designs over here. Great. We've got Post Office Patchwork. This is Judy. She's her shop is in Glenbrook, so very close to me. Things there. Then we've got the wonderful stand. Lots of beautiful threads. I was over there yesterday eyeing off some of the new colours that have come out in the eleganza, which you know how much I love. We've got Logan's Patchwork with Kay, who's not from this stall. We've got Trev from the Scissor Man here. Good morning. And then Lorena's not here yet, but she's my neighbour. She's got some beautiful quilts. I'm going to come and do some video of these later today. And then we've got the girls from True Blue Stitches. They're wandering around. They're like me, wandering around before the show starts. Can Do books. I purchased 2 books the other day. And then we've got Maytime distributors. They've got beautiful threads, so we'll come back when they're uncovered. Got Karen from So Can I is here. And then across here we've got Amity Textiles. So, sorry, interrupted there by my daughter's friend. Amity Textiles. All Jen's beautiful quilts on the wall, looking beautiful. Got Fab. Lots of fabric here. We've got the girls from 60 Stitches. They're beautiful. They got some, look at them, some Liberty, beautiful Liberties. Here's Kay in her actual store, Shop with Kay. Lots of Yazzie bags. And then we've got Just Country Crafts over here. Morning! Looking great. And then we'll come around. And we have No House Sewing Essentials. They're all covered up. They're all your big long arm machines. We've got Sweet Pea machine embroidery over here. Tilly yesterday was loving these backpacks on the wall there, the cat and the unicorn. And here we have Pauline's quilt as well. Over here, and then we've got Somerset Patchwork, another one of my favourites. Look at these beautiful EPP quilts. Just gorgeous. Look at the little star one. Aren't they beautiful? We might come back and have a look when they've uncovered, but look at this. Look at that one in the back there with the strawberries. You know I love my strawberries. And here we have Material Girls. Look at the bee at the back there. Isn't that beautiful? Morning!
Oh, good morning. How are
I'm
you?
good. How are you?
Did you bring your little princess today?
Not today. I've got Mum with me today because I've got my workshop later. Yeah. Here we've got Fig and Berry. We've got some beautiful embroideries over here. Really nice. Got some paper piecing as well. Look at this one here. Look at the little sweet little birdie embroideries with Liberty fabrics. And we've got Just Patchwork here. Over here we've got Hobby Sew. I purchased myself a nice big pink cutting mat yesterday. And that's going to be fantastic. And then the last lot of stalls are just around here. So over here we've got Berry Quilt Co. We've got Sharon. Hi Sharon! Hi. Beautiful rainbow wall of fabric. I love your pink aprons as well. Gorgeous. And we've got these are screen printed. Yes, beautiful.
Nobody understands. We all evacuate.
Yeah. Beautiful screen printed fabrics here. That's gorgeous, aren't they? Look at those. Nice and look at the bird one. So fun. And then here is we've got unique vintage button jewellery, and this is where Tilly yesterday got herself a little beautiful butterfly bracelet. So these are gorgeous. These are all made from vintage glass buttons. Very cool. And then here we are back at the start. Okay, so I'll try and get back to the stalls that were covered up. But we're here for, this is the last day of the quilt show. And hopefully it's going to be a fantastic day. Alright, have a little bit of a better look at the Lucello store. That's their goodies. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised my daughter didn't see this cat tin yesterday. All these beautiful fabrics. Just gorgeous. And there's some little vintage bits up there that I'm going to come and have a look at very soon. So there's the cello store.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. Annie's here now, and they've taken the covers off so you can see all the beautiful gorgeousness that is here on Annie's stall and her beautiful quilts. So I bought myself some of the hand-dyed wool for my slow stitching. Annie's beautiful projects, all her quilts hanging down the bottom. This display always looks so beautiful. And there's Peter. Hi, Peter. Here's Annie. Say hi. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at those bunnies up the back there. Beautiful fabrics. Just beautiful. So here I am at Elm Grove Patchwork, and I just wanted to give you a bit of a close-up on Lenora's beautiful quilt. It's called Maggie Maguire's Garden, designed by Lenora and quilted by Helen Hayes, and I wanted to show you the quilting detail in this quilt, which is just stunning. So Helen has really thought about the fabric in each of these hexagons and has quilted it according to the pattern in the fabric. So see how with this one she's followed the sort of shape that's within the pattern. This one she's done these straight lines. Where there's been a stripe, she's followed the stripe. This one here, again, she's followed the stripe. It's just been so beautifully quilted, and it really just adds another element of design to the quilt, and it's a beautiful quilt in its own without the quilting. Just gorgeous. It's got a beautiful applique panel. It's very hard to get in here and get some good footage of it, but it's just beautiful. And this one on the back wall is gorgeous as well. Look at this star one up here. And so this is Lenora's stand. Some beautiful fabrics, beautiful tins. I really liked these ones here. They're really beautiful. I really like this one. Look at that piece. Gorgeous. And these are her quilt patterns here. Okay. First of all, do you maybe notice anything new on my cutting table? I got myself this super pretty pink cutting mat to replace my other one, my grey one. It's by Horn. So the pink side has inches and the other side is grey and has centimetres, which is kind of handy, as we kind of use both in patchwork a little bit. So yeah, and it's a bit bigger than my other mat, which is good also. And it just looks a bit nicer in the studio than the grey mat. So I'm very happy with it, and I'll keep you updated on how good it is as in terms of cutting and healing. Because my other one, when you are cutting bolts of fabric, you tend to be cutting them in the one spot all the time. And my other mat just was not holding up very well to that. I had to keep changing the position that I cut. Anyway, all my goodies that I purchased are on here, so I'll switch the camera to overhead and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I did treat myself to a few things. I didn't go too crazy. I feel like I didn't go too crazy anyway. But I did get a couple of things that I needed as well. So Okay, so let's have a look first from Lucello. I decided to get myself the Ruby's quilt because I just do love this quilt. Now, I may very well EPP this, but, well, I think I will definitely EPP these blocks. And then I may machine piece these ones, but we'll see how we go. But I do love that quilt, and I think it makes a beautiful scrappy quilt. So I got that quilt pattern. And then I picked up a few fabrics that I haven't ordered from their collection, but that I kind of wanted to have for myself. So I got those ones. This one here. This really pretty. Look at that with the ribbon. That's just gorgeous, isn't it? I might have to get that one for the shop, as well as this one. And sometimes I do like to see the fabrics in the flesh before I bring them into the shop. So these are just all really pretty together. And I have potentially a project in mind for all of these. So I'm actually going to be doing a class next month with Deborah. Is it Dorwood or Dorhoward? Dorwood, I think it is, from memory. And I've got 2 of her patterns to choose from. And I actually thought that these fabrics would look beautiful in the 2 patterns that I have got to play with. So these are all Lucello ones. And then I picked up from them as well some of the UR made in Japan fabrics. And because I thought these ones in particular, excuse me, all worked really lovely with these. So let's take them out of their wrapping. Sorry for the crinkle. But that one is just really pretty. I love that combination of those greens, actually. That's really nice. That plays really nice with this. And then I love how these have a nice antique kind of look to them as well. So, got the pretty roses. And I just love this sweet basket design as well. It's really pretty. So we've got that one. So that's what I got from Lucello. But then from my stall neighbour, she had some of the UR fabrics as well, some different ones. And so I picked up these ones from her. So I got these 4 fabrics, and then I got a little Liberty one because, again, I didn't order this, but I really liked it. So I wanted to have some for myself. So that's not going to go with this, but I thought these ones will all play really lovely with this. So let's open these out and have a look. And these ones are fat quarters. These ones here, these ones are fat quarters, but the Lucello ones I got are, actually these are these are 30 centimeter cuts, I think. So yeah, so I got that lovely one. And then this, is this a UR? No, so this one isn't. This one is a Wyndham. That's all I know about it. But I still think it plays really lovely with these. And look at that pop of aqua in there. That's beautiful. And then this one is an Andover one. But again, I think it plays really lovely. And it's got these beautiful little butterflies. And this one is gorgeous. This one I think is it doesn't have it on the selvage, but I think that is one of the UR ones. And that is just beautiful as well. So I picked up those. So while we are looking at these fabrics, and I'm talking about the patterns that I have, I didn't get these at the show, obviously, but I thought I'd just show you the patterns that I'm thinking that these fabrics will be for. Now, I'll be for one or the other. So I'm doing a workshop with Deborah next month, Deborah Dorwood. And I've got these 2 patterns to pick from. So I really loved the applique design in this one with these blocks. And so I think these fabrics would look beautiful in that. But I equally think they'd look beautiful in this design. I'll try and bring it a bit closer. And it's in the plastic, sorry, so hopefully you can see that. So this design has pieced diamond mountains with these applique flowers in between. So the pieced diamonds, I would do that English paper pieced, and then you've got the lollipop sort of looking flowers. So don't know, I'm gonna have to decide. I'll have to go to my stash and pull out some more fabrics that will play nicely with these, and then decide which pattern I'm going to pick to do in the workshop with Deborah. And she also sent me this cute little bird wrist pincushion pattern as well. So that's what these fabrics are going to be for. Okay, so then from Bella Fabrics, who they're from Victoria, I love, they always have beautiful fabrics. They always have a lot of really pretty pastels and florals. So I took a shine into this little bundle, which has also some Lucello fabrics in it. But I just thought this bundle was really pretty. And again, I thought it would play really nicely with the Deborah quilt pattern that I want to do. I think that one's one of the Nutildas, isn't it? Possibly. And I think, pretty sure that one's a Lucello one. And I know that's a Lucello. But I just thought that bundle was just really, really nicely put together, really sweet. I love the colours in it, I love that stripe. So I'll either save that for just a project on its own, or I'll incorporate that into my Deborah pattern. But I really liked that one. Couldn't go past the strawberries. I've been eyeing this fabric off multiple times online, so picked that one up. Another one that has some strawberries in it and beautiful florals, little ladybird, and I love the little ribbon. That's really cute. Not sure what where that one's from. Yellow, really pretty little flowers. I thought this will play really nicely in that Deborah quilt as well. Really pretty little ditzy stripe. Excuse me. This one I know is a Liberty Cotton. Really pretty. And I loved the colour of this with the little flowers. And then I picked up this little sweet, I think it might be a fat 8th. Sweet little rose one. So the sewing basket was there. They usually always have a little stall, and I didn't find too much. I just picked up these fabrics, which I think these two in particular are sort of a vintage 80s or 90s fabric, but they were really pretty, and these were only $2 each. So I thought they were gorgeous. And then this one, I'm not sure how old this one is. I don't think this one will be too old. But it's got a lovely little retro kind of 1930s feel to it, and I thought that was really pretty. So I picked up those ones. They did have some vintage bits and pieces. They had a lot of crochet doilies, and I have a lot of crochet doilies. So I didn't really pick any of them up. They didn't really have any embroidered ones, and they didn't have any big bits of vintage fabric there. So I just got those from the sewing basket. I got myself a daylight portable lamp from the Scissor Man. I had looked at these last time that I saw him at a show, and I really need a little light that I can put on my table when I'm stitching down here in the studio. And also I can take this with me when I go to Stitches Gathering every month. This one folds down into a little pouch, and so I got myself that. There you go. So it folds down into a little pouch. It has 3 different light settings on it. So I picked myself that up as well, and it's a chargeable one, which is great. So from Annie at Hatched and Patched, I picked myself up a whole bunch of little hand-dyed wool pieces, which I will use in my slow stitching and or make needle books with. So I just picked up sort of a rainbow of colours in those. And then she had these beautiful linen pieces. I can't remember how much is in here. I think it might be 1/2 metre. But they were just gorgeous, and I loved the colours. So not sure what I'll do with them yet, but definitely probably embroidery or slow stitching, or I'll work them into something, but they were just beautiful. And then I picked up myself this sweet little journal. I just thought it was super cute. And it has little quotes in it and little illustrations. And I just thought that was very sweet. So I think I'll use this as my new journal. I've almost finished my other one. And yeah, so I just picked that up as a little treat to myself. Thought that was super pretty. So last of all, I bought a few things from Wonderful. So I bought myself some of the wool felt, the Sue Spargo wool felt, to try that out. And I've got a needle book in mind for this one. This is a beautiful, this colour is called Sea Spray. It's a beautiful sort of muted aqua colour. It's a nice big piece as well. So I picked myself that up because I wanted to try playing with that. And then I got some threads. So there's a whole heap of new colours in the Eleganza Pearl 8 range that have just come out. And so I thought what I would do is pick out the colours that I sort of were attracted to, so that I have them on hand, because they don't have colour cards at the moment, so that I had them on hand to sort of make my own palettes for the shop. And so I sort of know what colours I like and want to order, because obviously you can see it in the colour charts, but to actually have it and stitch with it, I think is really handy. And they have some beautiful new colours, some nice soft muted tones that have come out. And then I also bought myself some colours in the confetti, so that I can sort of decide what colours I want to sort of stock as my signature colours in the shop. So of course I went for some, nice pastel colours. I've already got some neutral ones that I stock. So I wanted to get these and have a play with them so that I can sort of decide if this is the colours that I want in the shop. I also picked up this, I don't know if you can see it. This one has a bit of a sparkle to it. This is their metallic rayon called Dazzle. So it's got a sparkle in there, and it is about, it's a Pearl 8 from memory. It's on par with a Pearl 8. So I picked that up to try as well to see how I like it. And then the other thing that I picked up was their wool thread. So this is Ilana, and it's 70 weight. It's the Sue Spargo, and it's the wool acrylic thread. So I picked up a couple of colours of those to try out as well, just because I like to road test things before I put them in the shop. But yeah, so I got those. So yes, they're all of my purchases. So I forgot to share that I actually picked up 2 books while at the show. This one I have been wanting, and then this one came across, I think I came across this one watching someone's Roxy Journal of Stitchery video. I can't remember who it was now. But it looked beautiful, so I picked up these 2 books. And just give you a little quick flip through in case you haven't seen them before. But they're both really lovely, and I look forward to diving into them and reading them. So this one in the back here, it has some projects, some slow stitching projects that you can do yourself. And then the front section of the book is all about the techniques that she uses in her slow stitching projects. And it has lots of lovely photos. Really, really nice looking book. So yeah, so there she is, Tilly Rose. She's got quite a few books, which I think I might have to collect. So yeah, so I really liked that one. And then this one is Cloth Stories by Ali Ferguson. And again, this is a slow stitching book. And from memory, I flipped through it. So this one is again about the techniques that she uses and how she plans out projects. It also has some projects from other slow stitchers in it, or like some little like stories about them and their work. But really interesting style of and slow stitching are really appealed to me. Kind of really mixing that sort of patchworked element into slow stitching. And that really appeals to me, the mixing of the two sort of techniques. So yeah, so I look forward to reading this one as well. So yeah, so they're the two books that I picked up from Can Do Books. Can Do Books. And this is a number of a book that she told me to look up. Can't remember what the book is called, but it's another slow stitching book. She just gave me the number on the website to look it up. So yeah, so they're my two new books to add to my library. Okay, it's taken me pretty much all day, but I have got my studio back into a bit of an orderly state. All of the stock's been put away, so these containers down here, they have all my pre-cuts, and then the rest of a lot of my stock is, some of it's down here in these ones. These crates here now house all of my vintage linens and sheets, except for this green one that's got some handmade stuff in it. So it's looking a lot better, a lot neater now. Just have some 3 project baskets out here. All my stock has been put back into their containers. I've got all thread stock up here. And then all my papers have been all put back up here. I've got all the fabric looking lovely in there. My basket of ironing, don't look at that. I've got my daylight little portable lamp charging over here. I've washed all my fabric that I bought, so I've got to iron all that. So I've got all this nice and tidy again, my quilt back there. I've got Skip Around the Garden hanging up there, ready to have its papers taken out, and then I need to baste and quilt that one. I've got a couple orders that I'm just going to package this afternoon, but it's looking much neater now. I still have to deal with all of these. So these are all my little unfinished bits and pieces, so I need to put them away. And then my mini quilts that hang up on the wall over there, they need to go back up, so I haven't done that yet. But yeah, everything else is looking much better. I've got boxes of patterns down there, and I've got a massive pile of paperwork that I need to file, some bits and pieces that have to go upstairs. But generally it's looking pretty good now. So I just wanted to finish this vlog with just a little wrap-up video, just a quick little, just sharing my thoughts on the show in general. It's always a very well put together event. The Craft Alive team are fantastic at coordinating all of the stalls, and the guild and their volunteers run a fantastic show. The standard of quilts on display is always phenomenal. There are over 340 quilts on display, including the main show as well as best of show from other states. They had an international display by Luke Haynes, and they also have quite a few of the little sort of quilt challenge displays and different textile displays, which you will have seen in the quilt tour. The show, sales-wise, was quite good. I didn't quite meet the target that I wanted, but I'm happy with what I took considering the retail market that we're in at the moment. And it is a tough market to be in. It's tough being in retail at the moment. Everyone's feeling it. I spoke to a couple of the store holders that I'm quite friendly with at the end of the show, and the consensus definitely was that sales were definitely down. So will I do it again? Absolutely, I will do it again. I don't just go to sell my wares and make money. I go because it gets me out of my studio and in front of my customers and in front of people where I can share my passion and my joy for what I do. I can share my knowledge, and it is just so wonderful to be a part of that community, and that's why I really love to do the shows. Yes, it's hard work. Yes, it's stressful. It's stressful leading up to the show. It's tiring. It's long days. I get very socially exhausted. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry, I was just interrupted by a 4-year-old and I can't remember what I was saying. Yes, it's tiring. It's very tiring. That's what I was saying. I it might surprise some people, but I'm quite a big introvert. And whilst I can talk very easily about my passion and converse with people, and I don't feel anxious being in that kind of environment where I have to talk a lot or I have to meet people. What it does do though is it makes me socially exhausted. So by the time the 4 days is up, I am just mentally drained just from having to be social, which sounds terrible, but that's just how it just makes me feel. I love it when I do it. I love talking about it. I love chatting to people and being around people that enjoy the same thing, but it does just mentally tire me out. And so I get to the end of 4 days and I'm thankful that I can just crawl back into my studio and not have to do that for a little while at least. But yeah, I had a wonderful time, and it's so lovely to catch up with fellow business owners, and I feel like we have a really nice community of retail shops here in this country. I haven't really come across anyone that is overly guarded on sharing what they know in terms of business, sharing what's working, sharing what's not working, sharing the fails, sharing figures, sharing all that sort of thing. I think it's really good to share that sort of information with each other, because we all have a different take on it. We all do different things. We all concentrate on different areas of the quilt industry. It's a massive industry. There's a lot of different, styles. There's so many different products, and, we can all bring something different to the party. And I think that by having a really healthy business community and by, sharing and being open with each other and supporting each other, it just means that we can all get some success, and I think that's really important. So I really love being able to catch up with all my other quilt shop and designers as well. Like, there's room for every quilt designer out there, because again, everyone does something different. So yeah, sorry, my arm's getting tired. So yeah, just to wrap up, I had a really wonderful time. My heart is full. I'm feeling very inspired. Sorry, you can see my finger. And I'm ready now to, that's my last show for the year. I won't be having any more shows. I may try and do a workshop or a sit and stitch event that I host myself, but I'm not going to put pressure on myself to do that. I'm pretty tired at this point. And I really do want to focus on some patterns. There's a couple that I want to release by the end of the year, and then I've got quite a few patterns that I have in the works, and I just want to focus on those and some other things that I've got ideas for. So yeah, so that's going to end this vlog. I hope you enjoyed seeing the show, seeing the stalls, and a bit of the behind the scenes. And I'll see you in my next video. Happy stitching!